Are we on?
Did you?
I hit it.
I fucked up. I stopped and now I restarted. All right.
Oh, we were on.
Oh, now it started again?
Yeah, it's gonna end that one. That was my day. All right, now we're live.
And we're on. We are ready to go. Guys, here we are. Volume, you got to turn that off, right?
Yeah.
She can't hear it? Your volume.
Your volume's on your phone.
Perfect beginning.
Nothing like the Super Ugly Show channel to always have technical malfunctions. And...
This is how we started off, guys. Welcome. This is my new podcast that I am working on. I am J Rabbit. You can call me Jess. This is life. And I have on tonight with me Madalena, of course, the beautiful Madalena.
Thank you.
And I have my husband on tonight, Rocky, because we have a lot of subjects that I would like to cover. And because he's super ugly famous, why not have him on for my first show? This is how we're doing tonight. Before we get anything going, if you guys have a drink, please join in with us. We all have our wine. My husband's got his beer. But I went to the liquor store to get us a... Can
I just say one thing real quick? You guys notice the number in the bottom corner of your screen? We're taking calls. So
we are taking calls.
In, feel free.
Yeah, give us a few minutes, though, because I want to get some shit going. But, all right, so I went to the liquor store to get something to celebrate tonight. And this is like a cream liqueur. I think it's called Ricola.
Ricola.
Horchata.
It's like a Chinese person saying Ricola.
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 I really think that it is Ricola. It's R-I-C-U-R-A if I'm saying it wrong.
Ricura.
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 Okay, anyway, I got us this awesome shot. I want us all to take one. If you have a drink, please,
Confident.
Madalena. All right, hold on.
My hands are too wet.
Yeah, yeah, hold on. Here, let's give this one because I only got two. Let's not go crazy. I don't know what this is even gonna taste
It's a cream
like.
liquor. It's
Oh,
this is
lot.
girl stuff.
It may be it's
Like a
girl stuff,
Baileys.
but it's
Yeah.
gotta have some type of alcohol in it, guys. You gotta start the party right. That came off really easy.
No, to
Madalena.
the first show.
Throwing it out there.
The inaugural show, and might I add, the only show other than Super Ugly to grace the Super Ugly Show channel, and well deserved and welcomed to the family, even though she's my wife.
Cheers to
Salud.
This is Life. Wow, that was really good.
It was good.
Wow. All
Not
right,
bad.
perfect.
Nice little French vanilla taste to it.
French vanilla. I like a little French
And
vanilla.
it like coats your belly. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It felt coating. Anyway, all right, so let's get started. I have a couple things I want to talk about. I came up with some awesome topics. Everybody knows I'm a very spiritual person. We're going to be doing spiritual statements later. But for now, Madalena came up with a great idea. I'm giving her credit because where credit is due. We're going to discuss affairs and cheaters and marriage, why they do it, how they do it, signs of what they're doing. I read up on Women's Day magazine a couple of pointers out. So I'm going to start it off by anybody who's in a relationship for a long time. You know the person. You know who they are. You know what they're about. You know how they dress. You know how they smell. You know, the one thing I would look for always if someone's having an affair is the way they change. How do you feel about that?
Signs, definitely.
What do you think?
What are those signs?
I mean, first of all, of course, they start wearing a different or better smelling cologne.
And they start going to the gym.
Yes, or they start shaving.
Like,
Right?
and
So
their
your
clothes,
husband's a
yeah.
scruffy man, all of a sudden he's clean shaven, you know, or, you know, say he likes his member to be full of hair because it always makes it look bigger. Then he shaves it off. You wonder, why is he shaving? Don't you think that you feel it?
Oh, yeah. I would think so.
Why don't we always listen?
Because sometimes you want to think it's not happening.
Right. You want to just say to yourself, why? What do I think? You know, it's so funny because I have good stories, and I want everybody in the chat room, please share your stories. Say things that you want to say. Give me some pointers of things you look for. I watched recently a funny show. My husband went to go see. We didn't go see him. We didn't see him live.
Jim Jeffries.
Was it Jim?
Last night. Yeah, it was his first HBO special.
Was it? No, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Dane Cook and how he came out with how to check your spouse's phone if they have like a pattern or a fingerprint. And so he says you wait till they go in the shower. You on the phone, and then the code from the grease of your fingers shows on the glass.
Oh,
So then he goes, then you just do those 4 numbers or you do that pattern. So I looked at that recently, and that also too, if they're secret, if they're with their phones, if they're hiding their stuff.
This is the telltale sign right here.
Oh, when they flip their phones, right?
phone
They get home and they go like
sounds.
this. I would say, you know
You have
what?
to keep it up. Why you gotta keep it down?
Why guys always got to keep it up? Why can't you keep it up? Jesus.
We don't
you
have
got to do everything.
We don't have anything to keep up, and if we're doing our job, it stays
You
up.
do have something to keep up.
What's that?
My dick.
Oh, you don't say that on air. No, I'm just kidding. You could say that on air. What can I ask you as a man? You know, what do you notice in a woman if she's cheating or if she's lying? What do you look for?
I've never been cheated on.
You're such a liar. I've stolen one of your girlfriends before.
Fake news. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's like anything. If they're distant, if they're all of a sudden like, oh, I need to go get my nails done again, you know, but it's like the second time in a week, you know, signs like that. Just weird, out of the ordinary shit because you know the person you're with. So when they start doing weird, like extra shit, and you're gonna be like, at first you shouldn't be suspect, but after a while you got to start being like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, they start going out with all of a sudden, like with people you've never heard of.
Yeah. Well, they're like, oh, I'm going to go out with the girls tonight. And they never go out with the girls. You know what I mean? And then it's a Wednesday, and then it's a Friday, and then it's a Saturday.
Well, I get that, right? So they change their mannerisms, right? So let's be realistic. Let's get down. What is something you did when you've cheated?
Something I did different.
Yeah, what's something that you did to cheat? Like, what did you come up with in your own mind to be a cheater? Because I'm not going to lie, I have definitely cheated on people before. I mean, I was a kid. People go through relationships, 16, 17, 18. Who's loyal? I don't know anybody who is. So there's something you used to do. I have something that I used to do to be like, hey, you know, that's how you get your dirt done. I'm waiting for yours.
I've really never cheated on anyone before.
Never, Madalena.
Because I've been married since I was 21.
Well, what
I
about
never
before
cheated on
21? You never had a relationship you were like, ugh.
No.
Or an ex you went back to on mistake one night when you were in a new relationship?
No.
What?
No.
Am I the only piece of shit?
No, because I was too
I'm
young.
sorry, but I never cheated either.
You're such a
no,
liar.
but here's the thing. Before I would even be able to cheat, I would just be like, we're done.
You would end it. You would end
like
it.
I would end it.
I don't think I don't believe that for 1 second because I feel like before people start relationships, they always are leaving one. People will have.
Not always.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, technically, yes, but your last relationship could have been 2 years ago, but you're still leaving and getting into a new one,
I mean, like, you know,
mean,
when you're in a relationship, it's new and maybe you hook up with your ex on the side, happens once or twice. Things like that has happened. For me personally, I know that I was one of those people that if I was being shady, I would turn my phone on airplane mode and then no one could ever get through. No calls, no texts. I would leave my shit on ring. It didn't matter, but on airplane mode, your phone doesn't react to anything. It shuts it down.
That's a good one.
And I never had like those upgraded phones and stuff like that. But when you had a beeper, I never really cheated. But as I got older and they did better phones, I was like, look. And it was with one specific relationship, going from one to the next, and I couldn't choose, so I was kind of hanging out with both, and it was like I didn't know what to do. So I you know, you can love two people. You can't. It's not nice to cheat on people, but I was 19 years old. I mean,
That's
come
a
on
different
now.
story. You were a kid. You were a kid.
But I looked it up. I'm like, you know, so now I want to know, why do people cheat?
boredom.
Boredom, definitely.
Fresh fish.
Boredom, fresh fish, yes. But also, did the spouse change after years? Did they go from being a size 2 to a size 20 after two kids?
You know how I feel about that.
Tell us how you feel about that.
Here's my rule. We had an agreement when we met. Not when we met, when we got married.
Jesus
There was
Christ.
an agreement.
No, this should be every man and woman. We have an agreement. You can gain, let's be realistic, 20, 30 pounds tops, and even that, like, I'm
20,
like,
30 pounds is nothing, though.
It's not. It's not.
Almost, you know,
it's
like,
not. But that's why I'm saying that.
if it goes to the right place.
But when women get crazy and just completely lose it, it's like, this is not what the fuck I signed up for. Yeah. And it should be an automatic, I get out free.
I get out free.
Like you get
But
out
what
free.
if
It should
you
be
love
though.
that person?
No, fuck that. Because you should be able to go to the courtroom, show the skinny picture, be like, "This is what I married."
No, fuck that.
And look, Your Honor.
Your Honor. The defense rests, Your Honor. That's it.
But really though, like it's fucked up. It's because this isn't what I fucking married. Like now all of a sudden you're 300 fucking pounds and you fucking can't even get off the couch.
No,
Fuck that.
no, and I agree with you. Yes. Oh,
Like that's fucked up.
but what if
fucked
it's
up.
something you can't control? It's a physical. Someone had a car accident, lost their legs.
Every woman over fucking 50 on Long Island can't control their shit. I mean, come on.
Well, no, not necessarily.
But
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's every woman. But what I'm saying is the majority just give up and just go, well, this is life, so I can give up.
Right.
I can do whatever I want now because he's here.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Men do that too, though.
Yes,
Men
they do. And
that
I was
too.
just about to say that
Okay.
the men do it too. And it's your responsibility. I fluctuate between my 10 pounds.
Not even just the weight, but intimacy and sensitiveness and romance. The men forget
No,
to
but
do that.
physical appearance is... I don't care what anyone says. It's top 3. You know what it really is. Once you get married, it's not top 3. I mean, it's
Top
still
3,
top
but
3.
definitely not 1 and 2.
No, that's what I meant.
Definitely not 1 and 2.
It's still top 3, but it could fluctuate depending on the day, you know, because if we're having great rapport for months, you know what I mean? But you're looking a little down every now and then, you know, I'd be like, what the fuck? Dress yourself up a little bit, you know what I mean?
That's every now and then. You tell me to dress up. What do you mean if it was all the time?
No, but you're
understand.
always looking good, so I don't have to do
Oh,
that.
that's...
No, but I had
See what I
that.
did there?
When we got married, he was 250. When I left him, he was 400 pounds.
That's no good. That's bullshit.
That's not fair, and I
That's
agree. That's
bullshit.
not fair. That is actually was the number 1 reason on this article. Again, I was reading Women's Day, and then I was looking into an MTL blog. But the number 1 was losing like attraction for someone, and you really can't knock that. If someone's not attracted to you, they're not attracted to you.
Yeah,
but then you
absolutely.
should say to someone, "I'm not attracted to you." You don't have to drag it on. You know, there's no reason for that. I dig that, but. The next one was not being sexually satisfying. Some people have hypersexuality. Now, this is something I looked up because I know somebody who says they have hypersexuality. He's a part of our family, but we'll leave it at that. Yeah. Has hypersexuality and they want to have sex all the time. They don't care who the person is. That's just what they have like this fiend because they have an active.
Sex
No, it's
drive?
like an overactive hormone
All right, but
problem.
hold on, because
But that is an actual chemical problem.
it is. But men's testosterone level, once they hit a certain age, with that person's getting to that age, should now start subsiding.
And it has been though.
And
in
if
the
he's
past.
hyper, it's still gonna subside.
Right,
you know?
and it has been though. You
Okay.
notice that? You
Yeah,
notice that too. It
yeah.
Now,
has
is
been
that
coming.
person married?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
so they're
no.
single.
Yes, no,
No, but I
dating
feel
in a
like-
relationship.
I feel like this was the easy excuse to just kind of be like,
And
it's
I
my
would-
it's my disease.
No, I would say that, but this person got counseling. This person went to a doctor.
So it's like sexual addiction.
But
right?
it
Is that
really,
what they call it?
exactly, it's called
Exactly.
hypersexuality, and it's a fluctuation in your hormones, and so you react because you just constantly, like a sex, you look at everything, everything turns into sex, so you hook up with people, and guess what? There's always willing people to hook up. Always willing people to hook up.
Yeah.
So, so that was one of the things, and then of course, quality time. There's no quality time anymore. I don't know anybody who says, I spend time with my husband. I'm not talking about doing a show. I'm not talking about cooking dinner. Spending time. Like, I am big about spending time. And even with my children, I don't care what you say. We're at least doing a movie together at night. We color together. But with my husband, we need to spend time. So we take 2 date nights a month that my mother-in-law will take the kids for 24
great.
hours. And then, of course, we have date night maybe once a week, or we go in the room and we have pillow talk. You need that. So when you lose that quality time, you lose that with people. You know, you can't just expect...
What the fuck?